Okay.
But for influential points, we already draw like a representation graph.
Did we? This one?
I didn't copy.
Oh, okay. Okay, so lurking variables and causation. With observational data, as opposed to designed experiments, there is not a way to be sure that a lurking variable is not the cause of any apparent association. The lurking variable is some third variable not the explanatory or response variable that is driving both variables you have observed. So remember, that's like when we had that problem about the cell phone usage and life expectancy, and we said that wealth would have been a lurking variable there because obviously like more first world countries are going to have more access to healthcare, and because they're going to be wealthier, they're going to also probably have cell phones and more usage. So all right, so in this next, I'm going to draw 3 pictures here. Z is going to be the lurking variable. So we have X implying Y. This is causation. We have a common response, which is going to be X and Y with the lurking variable going to them. And then confounding, we've got X, Y, Z, and somehow these things are connected, but we don't exactly know. So then an example, There have been many studies showing a strong positive association between hours spent in religious activity such as going to church, attending Christian school, praying, etc. And life expectancy. Okay, but note, this is not causation. So here, there is confounding. On average, people who attend religious activities also take better care of themselves. Than non-church attendance. They are also less likely to smoke, and be overweight, as well as more likely to exercise, these effects of good habits, okay, which are the lurking variables, are confounded with the direct effects of attending religious activities. So we have things that aren't directly associated, but it's just like lifestyle things that are the lurking variable here. So that's how we get that scenario there. Working with summary values. So we only have a little bit more writing, and then we just have some graphs, and then we're done. Working with summary values, be cautious when working with data values. That are summaries. Such as mean and medians. These values have less variability. And therefore inflate the strength of the relationship talking about correlation so you're gonna need 9 graphs, so I kind of have mine like this, like 1, 2, 3, and then I have them going down. I'm just gonna do 3 at a time on the iPad, and then I'll move it up. So you'll need about, below each graph, I have about 2 like little lines that go right underneath of them, so. So the blue dots are just going to be the general dots. The red dot is going to be the one that we are talking about.
What's the difference?
We're going to write below them what the difference is. I'm getting ready to put the red dots on there, which are the dot of importance.
I need an extra cut.
Here, I'll give you one of these ones instead. What color do you want?
Surprise.
What color are you currently writing with? Just pencil?
Pencil.
Okay. I don't feel like the candle's as strong today.
I
Yeah,
can't
I
really smell it.
turned,
Candle, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I turned it on earlier, but I can't really smell
I
it.
can't really smell it. Like, I'm pretty sure she said candle.
All right, so this first one, this point is outlier, influential, high leverage. This next one is outlier, influential, low leverage, and this stuff will make a lot more sense when we go through and do
I know, it's
examples.
like-
Last year, it took a lot of examples for them to understand
Yeah.
what was happening, and then them doing it themselves and being like, okay, why is this, what this is. So, yeah. This one, outlier, not influential, high leverage, and then you're going to need 3 more graphs like that. All right, these next two, you just need to write not possible on the graph, and then below them we'll write what about it would make it not possible. Like what scenario you would have that's not possible. So not possible to have outlier, not influential, and low leverage. The second one is also not possible. Not an outlier. Influential. High leverage. So those two things we can't have. The last one, we do have a dot, so not an outlier. Influential. Low leverage. And then the last three. I don't understand why this just got really dark. That was weird. Okay. So this first one again is going to be not possible. This is for not an outlier, not influential, and high leverage. Next one, we do have a point. Not an outlier. Not influential. Low leverage. And the last one is an outlier and no leverage.